Good afternoon, everybody. How you doing? This is Steve. Welcome to the little Woodshop and our midweek shoutout. Yes, and coincidentally, if you don't notice behind us anymore here, guess what we sold over the weekend? Yes, we got rid of that big, highly detailed wildlife scene with the 10-point buck jumping over the log. Don't mind me. All right. Well, and we now have 2 full counters to work off of again, so that's awesome in my book. What do we got? Well, last weekend we went over how to, for our Sunday evening blog, how to take the imagery, especially the highly detailed stuff like the animals and the scene package, because the prior week to that we did a wildlife scene tutorial on a fireplace mantle hearth surround, okay? And the little bear that I used in it, when you scale him down, somebody had asked, we had a problem running him before. Well, we basically went in and we showed you the who's, the what's, and the whys. And when you minimize highly detailed imagery like that with lots of toolpaths in it, well, by the time your bit goes in and starts milling out, you end up cutting toolpaths on each side, and the next thing you know, you end up with a stringy silhouette. So I hope that helped everybody. It'll definitely be applicable for other things down the road if you undertake any type of wildlife scene. All right. Another heads up too. I've gone through the bulk of the Google Drive library, and we have got most everything has a DXF file, except for the small things like the little garden signs, that say peas or beans. You guys can easily figure those out, no problem. But the higher detailed stuff, we've also now rendered a DXF, a digital exchange file, which is kind of an open source, universal file that will work amongst multiple CAD software and platforms, okay? Alrighty. What else we got? Coming up this weekend for our Sunday evening blog, arched window casing. I've told you that I've got a buddy that's doing some demo. I got a good sized block dimension. Well, by the sounds, this is one humdinger of a gable end window. It's roughly 6 wide, I think 6 high, and it's got a perfectly circular arched window, and the whole thing's mullioned together in one piece. So basically what we're going to do is, again, I told you, don't limit yourself just because you have a smaller piece of equipment. Now, the arch that I'm creating for this, the whole design is going to be to match his house. It's going to be a shaker style. Shakers were known for doing very basic and simple, but yet it had a lot of structural integrity, and it was basically to fit form, not so much fashion, okay? So we're just basically doing the arch, the sides that are going to be going down, the actual exterior frame itself for the casings that we're going to be putting on. He can rip those down on a table saw, or we'll rip them down on our table saw, package it up. However, the arch is going to be done in 2 pieces because by the sounds this thing is going to be whatever in height. Well, it's going to be higher than what will fit under my gantry, and it's going to be roughly 72 inches wide, so that won't fit on my table. So we're going to show you how to bust that up, do it in 2 pieces, put a decorative cap up at the top, excuse me, where to hide the seam. But we'll go deeper into that in the blog. Also, we gave a shout out on social media this week. I have been a little discouraged with my current host, so what I've done is we have swapped the website over. LittleWoodshop.com is now going to be the LittleWoodshop.com. We're running through the same host as the blog is, through HostGator, and I'm building everything myself on what are we using? WordPress. Okay. Yeah, please don't ask me about that, because as we speak, I'm watching videos and I'm learning how to put all this together myself. All right. What else have we got? And we're also opening up another business to kind of do double duty with this one. I told you in prior videos, in earlier blogs and whatnot, we go out in the woods generally June, July, and August. Those 3 months out of the year is when it's the driest. After August, well, hunting season opens up and we try to be respectful to them fellas too. I go out for 3 months and I forage all my stock. Well, for over a decade, if not longer, my wife and I, we do a lot of berry picking. I'm actually drinking foraged chaga right now, which is a mushroom that grows up here in cold climates. It's very good for you. And so we decided to open up fourseasonsforaging.com as well as fourseasonsforagingblog.com. So I'm in the process this week of building 3 websites and keeping up with everything. All right. We've also got, I'm going to be doing, hopefully I'm putting a commercial bid in for a couple of welcome to my town signs, and they're big. They're dead minimum of 4x3. I can barely squeeze them on the table, but if I get the bids, I think that we'll do a blog as well as the instructional walkthrough on that with all the video and all the trimmings. But yeah, I wanted to kind of give everybody a shout out. Oh yeah, last and least, I had a client come in with a great idea. This is the last of the bench seat that I'm sitting on, which coincidentally, no, I have not finished yet. I still have to seal it, but I gotta wait for all the snow to melt. Well, this beautiful piece of Douglas fir, her and her husband and family, or kids, they're big into camping and taking the camper out. She's having a custom fabricated aggravation game board made with the marbles, the dice, kind of like the game Trouble back in the day, alright? So, we're going to look forward. We've built 3 or 4 different samples. This is a big game piece. It's 18 or 20 inches. I'll tell you what, we'll throw you in, we'll put it in the drive. We'll put it up in the cloud. We'll backlink everything so you guys can go in if you want to make some of these, alright? Alrighty. Well, for the midweek shout out, thank you everybody for listening to me ramble on. I so appreciate you. We've got, right now I've got an average of like 5 to 8, sometimes 10 people per week subscribing to either the videos or, you know, we got them trickling into the blog still. Just everybody, thank you so much for making this possible for me, okay? I really love what I do up here, and I try to give and share with you as much as I possibly have time for. Thank you for your patience with me. And as always, we'll be bringing you more. So thank you. Have a good, safe week. Get home safely this weekend for you and yours. And if you got warm weather, for God's sakes, get out in it because I can't wait myself. All right? We'll see everybody Sunday. Take care.